What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Motorhead YouTube channel. In today's video, guys, we're back to work on the E30. And as you guys know, we got this thing in one coat primer. Well, I should say a couple of coats, but one color. And I'm really happy with the progress we got. The only thing that isn't primed is the fenders, which I do have metal ones on the way, so that's super exciting. And then also this wing right here. I don't know, it's kind of teeter-tottering. I don't know if that's even fixable, being that it's fiberglass, but it does tighten down.
What if you throw a rubber little seal up under there, or a gasket?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out, but we're gonna have to prime this too. But we're not focused on that today. We're focused on getting this entire interior done, and we want to have it coated in POR15 today. So we're gonna go ahead and dig right into it. But before we do get started on that, I got some exciting news about the engine bay. So let's head over there. All right, guys. So we do have everything to put this engine back in here, but Yuri is going to come over here and work with us on the car. As you guys can see from the title of this video, we're going to be working on the transmission tunnel. We still need to weld up the plates that hold the bracket, and then also we do need to weld the risers for the subframe, and we'll get this engine in here. Maybe not today, because I do want to paint the subframe, and I'm actually going to do it with POR15 because that stuff is super durable, and we're going to paint that and put it in. Also, guys, a big issue I was looking at for the future was as far as airflow goes. On the E30M3, as you can see, it's pretty small. These obviously will get cut out, but still very small. So we will most likely be going with the water to air system. As you can see, this right here is the radiator, and then the intercooler is right here. This right here is actually from Goon Squad's whatever that thing is called, the little
Buggy thing?
Yeah, the little car they built.
I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, so they got one with Goon Squad plate, and they got this one. So this thing is gonna be awesome. I think I'm gonna put it somewhere. I don't know. We're gonna have to get the motor mounted, and I do think this will be a lot better because it's gonna be much smaller, and I can even stack these two, I think. Comment down below, guys, if that'll be okay. Can I double stack these like this? I'm not really sure. Hopefully that should be all right, but we do have a lot of exciting plans. I really can't wait because this engine bay is painted. So as soon as we get those mounts made, I'm gonna slap this motor in for good, and we can finally start mounting stuff for good. And that's gonna be super exciting, I'm really excited. But we're not worried about any of that right now. For now, we're going to start on the rear trunk, and we need to take the trunk lid off, and we need to clean it out, and we need to start sanding everything.
Cut.
And we need to start sanding everything because I want to have the trunk coated with POR15 and ready to go before Yuri gets back. That way that'll be done, and we can just dig into this interior. We got to strip it down, take out this upper headboard right here, and then we have to take everything out of the interior, including all these pedals and everything, and make sure it's just a complete shell. That way when we weld that up, we're going to come over here, we're going to cut this thing right here flush, and we're going to weld this up and panel bond it here. That way this will be done, and then once that's all done, we're gonna coat this entire thing with POR15, and it's gonna look awesome, guys, and I can't wait. So let's get right into this episode. All right, guys, so we are chipping away at this rear end. We got a lot of it sanded. Johnny's currently in there sanding up the inside pieces, and we also did some cleanup in the shop, got everything nice and organized. And Yuri actually just showed up, and he has the welder and a couple other tools that we need, so we're gonna go ahead and get those in here and get started. What's up, dude? This a very expensive tool getter.
It's a truck. It's a truck.
This is a very expensive truck.
Check out what I got.
Oh.
That dual mix, sir. That SEM dual mix. This stuff right here is amazing. We actually just took a class on how to do the SEM sealing and all that. Super cool.
Wait, so this stuff is, I mean, I know it's crazy because Dad was flexing.
Yeah, you got like 10 minutes working time, and then you can paint it. You can paint it right after you lay it down.
Really?
Yeah, right after you lay it down, spray it.
Dude, this is perfect. I'm really excited to see how it works because when we weld this up, Yuri's going to have to seam seal this, and we could go ahead and pour 15 all this area. And you have a gun for it?
Yeah, we have an air gun.
Really? Can I see it? Where's it at?
Wait, why is this thing focusing, bro?
Oh, wow.
So this is basically what you have, you know, your panel bond gun,
Yeah.
but it's on air.
Dude, that is sick.
So you install those cartridges and you can use it the same way, but it's just, you got more control and you don't have to sit
It's
there and think.
consistent, too.
Yeah. You can just,
Wow, dude, that is awesome. So that's gonna be really cool to see how it works. So
I like to hold it sideways, you know. If I'm
Wait, where'd you take a class at?
Mark actually from CarQuest hooked us up with a master class over at some shop I don't know the name of, but we went down there. We spent about an hour learning. You know, most of what I got from the whole
we're about to
presentation-
see if you learned anything.
Well, the most I got from the presentation was the 6 slices of Little Caesars pizza. But no, I did learn how to use it. Like he even let me do it, and I was the only one in the class that actually did something. So
There you go.
Nate's actually got a whole video on it.
Did y'all post it?
No, we have not yet. We were waiting for the gun to
They're just
arrive.
gonna have to stay
We
tuned.
paid them, they didn't pay us. So like,
Pretty much, yeah.
How much was that? Was that expensive?
These guns run like I think $319 or something.
Dang. And then this, oh, Sem's a really good brand too.
Yeah, well, it's one of the best companies out there for stuff like this. And here, Nate, hold that for a second. So when you look at this little kit that it comes with,
Yeah, I got a couple of extra of these, but I don't think we'll need them.
wait, oh, it's right here. See, this is the panel bond, so you don't really need the tip. But if you look at this one, you have your
Oh, it
sincere
has
tip.
like the dang.
Yeah, and then it also has this tip right here, which is really cool. This is for door panels. You know, like when you change the skin, and you got to do that one
Yup.
on the side, and it's stepped off like that because of the seam. You know,
Dude, that is
so
sick.
it's really cool. And then of course it has the 2 mixing
Nate, what's going
pods
on?
here.
Dang, yeah, that's what Dad was telling me about how you can like replicate seam sealer and stuff.
Yeah, and with this thing right here, you can actually cut it. You have your different size seams here, and you just cut it to the shape that you need. So if you have a really, narrow one to a high one,
That's what's up.
pretty cool. It's not cheap. We're not going to advertise that it's cheap because it's not. But this is how you get that professional look.
Yeah, for
So-
sure. I mean, but it's probably worth it, honestly.
It is. It is. If you're doing like anything where you want it to have a factory look or a factory feel, and also speed, because this right here, it has a 10-minute working time, and so you lay it all down, and you can go ahead and paint it if you want.
Yeah, we
but
will. We're gonna
within 10 minutes. It's
really.
done. Yeah,
Dang.
it's ready to go.
That's awesome. Cause look, when we get this welded up and we seam seal all this, cause there's like cracks all up in there where we welded
You
it
gotta
too.
do that bit right there.
Yeah. So once we get all that welded up, we can go ahead and start brushing this on there. But that's gonna be exciting. So you want to start on this tail pan first?
Yeah, I guess we'll do the tail pan first, get it all knocked out, and then keep going.
All right.
So as you can see, here we have a nice small crack, and here we have a gap. So we need to make all of this like this.
All right, so Yuri got a little carried away and just ended up welding the entire thing, which is it's actually good because it's gonna make it more rigid. So now what we need to do is go ahead and wire wheel all this and get it ready, and then Yuri's gonna show me his seam sealer skills, and we're gonna see if he learned anything in school.
Oh man.
So I'm gonna go ahead and clean all this off with the wire wheel and get it all ready, and wire wheel all that up inside there. And then we'll go ahead and throw it on the seam sealer, so then me and Johnny can go ahead and paint this. Alright guys, so we went and got some food real quick, and as you can see, this seam sealer is rock hard. It's perfect for paint, so we're going to go ahead and start doing the paint inside here, and we're going to start brushing it on. We do need to vacuum it out, all the dust and everything from grinding, and then we'll go ahead and start coating this, and Yuri's going to start on this. We need to cut it to size, and then we will go ahead and weld that in, and then the entire interior we can go ahead and start painting all of it and sealing it up super nicely. All right, so Yuri got that back panel welded in, and it looks very amazing. Check out these welds, guys. It just looks super nice, and it's good to go. We're gonna clean this out and panel bond it. I mean, not panel bond it, POR15 it, coat the entire interior real nicely. But right now, Yuri is going to weld up the engine mounts. I attempted it, and they're not the best. So he's gonna weld these up. That way the engine can go in. So we're gonna go ahead and get this done. All right, guys, just like that, the engine is in. I thought this was a great time to do it while all the boys were here, so I could be able to get it in because I wouldn't have been able to do it myself. Big shout out to Johnny and Nate. But this thing looks amazing in here, and I think I can POR15 that. I looked, and I should have room to do everything with it on the car, so I'm not too worried about it. Now me and Johnny are going to go ahead and tackle that interior. What do you think about that?
Yes, sir. It's gonna be slick.
We're going to hit that interior with POR15. Get this all nice and coated, but first we do need to clean it. We did go ahead and sand it all with the 80 grit. Now we're gonna clean everything off and get it looking real nice, and then we're gonna get that brush and start brushing it in. right, guys. So I POR15'd everything with Johnny. He knocked out that side. I knocked out this side. And man, it's looking amazing. Look at that back section. Everything looks super good. And I'm really happy with this. And this stuff is going to dry up like concrete, just like it did on the Mustang. Also, inside here, can't really see it, but check that out, guys. Nice and sealed. That means that I can go ahead and start focusing on getting it painted, because the inside is done. I do want to go over it. I'm going to just spray paint all this right here. It really does not matter. First off, everything gets covered, but I just wanted the bulk of everything to be POR15 and be nice and strong. There really wasn't any rust, just a little bit of spots where there was bare metal, but other than that, it was pretty solid. I just did it because of how solid this stuff is. What do you think, Johnny?
Oh, it's looking good.
You happy with it?
Yes, sir.
I'm really happy with it. Big shout out to Johnny. This man just been coming in clutch with helping me on this thing, and we're getting a lot done. I also did go ahead and put the engine in because I needed to test fit that stuff. And also, guys, check that out. I mean, it just looks amazing in there. What do you think?
Perfect.
Perfect. I was thinking of painting this right here, Laguna Seca blue. Same way, but instead of red with the color of the car. I think that would look killer, especially with all the blue in here and then all the polished stuff. But man, this thing is just looking awesome. I can't wait to go ahead and start painting this thing. As soon as my fenders come in, guys, I'm going to go ahead and trim out everything. Trim out the fenders, trim out the doors, the hood, the jams, the trunk. Oh, wait, the trunk has to get painted off. Never mind. But what's up?
How you supposed to take that oil filter off?
Aha! A lot of people ask that. You have to take this V-band off. Boop! And then it slips right out. But yeah, look at those clearances. It's like millimeters off. The biggest thing is that it's not touching here. You see this? There's plenty of room for it to vibrate.
Hey, but we need to mock up the new intercooler we're getting.
Yeah. Dude, I was honestly thinking about it, and I might just keep this one. What do you think?
It's already mocked up.
Yeah, everything's mocked up, ready to go, and this one, I remember, this needs a...
We could upgrade it down the road. Worst case scenario.
Yeah,
this is already done.
I was thinking, bro, it has to have a water pump, too.
Wait, you don't have all that? I thought you got it as like a kit.
No, it's just pieced together. So I would have to do that, too.
Yeah.
But I was thinking this, dude, it's already built. I would just have to figure out a way to maybe even just cut that whole square out on the bumper, you know?
Yeah.
That's probably what I'll end up doing. Cut that whole square out and maybe even... Oh, dude, what if I... Guys, what do you guys think? What if I cut this out even further and pretty much rebuilt all this with fiberglass here and made it like go like this, make it go to this line or something, like make it bigger, you know?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Would that look good? Or should I just cut out these and this right here and maybe hope that'll be enough airflow? I don't know. We're gonna have to see, dude, because...
You should cut it out.
Oh. Also, I could cut these out. Well, I don't even know what goes here. I don't know why there's squares here. Might be like a fog light or something.
No, but that's what this right here. This is parking light. That's your fog light.
No, these aren't fog lights. You know what these are?
Vents.
They're brake coolers. I actually have them. Watch this. This right here goes inside there. And it works as a vent.
Right there, but there's a square right here. Or it goes right there.
Oh, dude, maybe we can make him go right there. Yeah.
Just like that.
And that'll go straight. The intercooler, well, we'd have to make him as close as
Could
possible.
even cut this a little shorter.
Yeah, that for sure. But then that'd definitely bring in some airflow for the...
Look, you want it right there, since it goes outwards, for the oil cooler sitting on your side.
Well, the oil cooler gets cooled in the grill up top. You see how it sits up there?
Oh, the brake coolers then.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to figure it all out as we go. Definitely do need to get all this figured out before we paint it. Worst case, you have to repaint a bumper if we have issues in the future, but I think we'll figure it out, you know. It'll just require a lot of trial and error.
Yeah, it goes right there.
But guys, progress on this car is amazing. I mean, look at it. It's all one color on the outside. It's all one color on the inside, besides the roof, of course, which we ran out of POR15, so we really can't do much more. Maybe I'll just get another can and off camera go ahead and knock all that out. But Man, comment down below, guys. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited as me? I am, because I'm ecstatic. Johnny, are you excited?
We gotten so far.
You don't look excited, dude. You look tired.
Oh, I'm tired. I've been working on it for a while.
Yeah,
We had a late start, but we still grinded away.
Yeah, why did we have a late start?
Well, maybe because Mark set the alarm clock a little too early. We snoozed it, and then next thing you know...
No, he told me to turn it off, and then I wake up at
snooze. It was a
11
snooze.
o'clock. Yuri actually woke me up. He's like, Mark, what happened? Because I was telling him I
Oh,
was
yeah. I
going to
woke
wake
up
up
and
early.
you're still in bed.
Oh, yeah. Big shout out to 23rd Garage. Yuri, unfortunately, his back started hurting. He had to go inside, but big shout out to them for helping us out. We got all the rear end welded up. I really like that seam sealer stuff. And now all of this is nice and sealed. Guys, look at this trunk. I mean, that just looks beautiful. And I'm so happy with it. Because now everything is nice and solid. This right here, we're going to put cloth over. We're going to put speakers.
We need to reprime a few spots, like right here.
Yeah, I do
Burnt
want...
through and on the back.
Oh, it burnt through the primer?
Yeah, it's bare metal now. We need to cover that. And back here, also.
Oh, yeah, where we welded it. I was
burnt
thinking of...
through.
Johnny, I was thinking of sanding this and doing POR15 on this lower section.
Oh, we could do that right now.
I
I wouldn't have any more POR15.
really don't want to be sanding anyway right now, yeah. But I think that's going to be it for tonight. Alright guys, just like that is a wrap for today's video. I'm really happy with today's progress. It just like last time with getting it primed, today's progress was really good. The engine's in. This is something I can't do on my own, so now I can just start tinkering with it and getting this engine bay 100% buttoned up and ready. And then also we can go ahead and start paint prep. So I'm really excited, guys. Stay tuned. If you want to see that, be sure to tap that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss any new updates on this car. I can't wait, guys, to get this thing painted and get the parts car in here and just swap everything over, get this thing running and driving and finally done. It's been a long time coming and the progress is just insane and I'm super happy. So if you want to stick around, make sure you subscribe and you can get the inside scoop. Like all of this was getting posted today on Instagram. We can follow me over there at motorhead.co, link it down below. I appreciate all the love and support, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.